Junkies, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing fantastic today. So I'm going to be doing a makeup brushes review. I was very fortunate to be sent a whole load of goodies from Brush Junkie. I don't know if you've heard of them before. I will insert some information about the brand here. I was so fortunate to be sent this entire PR package that, as I said, is filled full of amazing things. So we have makeup brushes and a makeup sponge or a blending sponge. We have this gorgeous little brush case and a whole load of eyelashes. So I thought I would take you through everything that I've been sent, and also do some reviews of the brushes today, because I thought, why not? Create a makeup look and show you how the brushes actually work. I also was given a 40% discount code for anyone interested in getting some discounts. I will link it below, but I'll also put it across the screen here if you're interested. No pressure, but if you're interested. So about Brush Junkie, they're a cruelty-free and vegan brand. Their brush hairs are made of synthetic tack-along fibres suitable for sensitive skin types and do not contain any animal produce in the glue. Handle is made of wood. Their coral bag is made of PU leather. It's totally fake. Lashes are synthetic fibres. So I'll take you through the lashes that I have in closer detail, but they're synthetic silk fibres. Sponges are latex free and also suitable for those with latex allergies. I'm really excited to try this. I was really interested in buying some new makeup brushes, so I was super excited that they actually sent these out in PR, which is, you know, it's always great. I'm always grateful, and I'm so excited to actually share my opinions of the brushes whilst doing my makeup, because obviously, you know, I'm completely honest in my opinions and thoughts. So I just want to jump into it because I'll just be waffling all day, won't I? As I always do. So, the bag. I believe I was sent their entire brush collection, which is amazing. So maybe I'll take you through the brushes first, and then I tend to use makeup brushes in my own way and not really how they're meant to be used. That sounds weird, but if I'm using a face brush to apply my foundation rather than any powders, or I don't use blusher brushes, I use like contour brushes for my blushes. I'm just confusing. But I like certain brushes for certain things, so I kind of just mix things up a little bit. So I have the Coral Crush 11-piece brush set with bag, and that totals £59.95, but obviously if you want to use 40% off, you get a really great discount on that. So let's start with face brushes, I think. So we have a brow and lash comb, which I love. I actually use like a mascara type brush at the moment, but this is always quite good, especially because I have quite thick brows and I do like to do my eyebrows. So I'm very excited to actually have this now in my collection, because I threw my old one of these away. And I just love the actual colour of it as well. So then we have the highlighter brush, which feels super soft. The bristles are just gorgeous. They feel amazing. I'm very excited to try that out. We have a foundation brush, which is obviously a foundation brush. I'll probably use this for my tinted moisturisers, because I don't really wear that much foundation anymore. I used a lot of tinted moisturisers, so I'll probably use it for that. I love that their bigger brushes comes with this little holder on it to keep the bristles in place, which is so important, because normally when they come and they don't have something like that, they just look messy. But this is their powder brush, and I love these types of brushes. I kind of just think they're amazing. They're great for like all over the face. We have a flat top buffer brush. Now this is the type of brush I usually would, strangely enough, either apply my foundation with rather than the foundation brush, or I would even use the like concealer to kind of put my concealer in. Then we have the contour brush, which again, wouldn't use as contour. This is the type of brush I would use as a highlighter because I love how it, see how it angles on your cheekbones? I just prefer to use that as a highlighter brush. I told you I like to use my brushes backwards, but that's just like how I am. It's probably how I'll use it in this video, so just as a warning. So those are all the face brushes. Now I've got the eyeshadow brushes. First small brush, we have the angled eyebrow and eyeliner brush, kind of in the name of what that is. Then we have a medium shader brush, which these are going to be like my go-to. I just love the texture. I really hope they work super well. We'll find out. Then we have a larger shader brush, which is great to kind of pack eyeshadow all over the lid. We have a blend and conceal brush. Now this is one I'd actually use more to go into the crease with because it's that size, it's the right size. It obviously will really get in there and work your crease. And then finally we have the small pencil brush, which I use obviously fill in my inner corners, but underneath my lower lashes. And this is a really great brush to kind of get into spaces where, you know, you just want small detail and you want it quite defined. And then also in the collection, which is not in the brush collection, is the beauty sponge, which I really love the colour. I'm not really a beauty blender, beauty sponge fan. I've never really used these types of brushes for me, just because I don't feel like they work well on my skin. I just don't enjoy the look. But if you really like using a beauty blender, obviously this is an alternative option for you on their website. So there is that. So in addition to the brush collection, I also got sent 5 sets of eyelashes. We have very different ones. So on their website they have 5 different types of eyelashes, which amazingly they've sent me all of them. So I'm going to work out actually which ones are which. First up we have Amore. Then we have Eye Candy, Bellagio, Chic, and finally Ballerina. So it says on here, these multi-layered 3D faux mink lashes are the perfect way to achieve fuller, longer lashes in minutes. Feather light and full with ultra comfort band, reusable up to 15 times with proper care, which is amazing. So you really are getting a lot for your money. So there you go. Let's start putting some makeup on because I'm looking really barefaced and I'm not liking it. But as always, first things first, I'm going to cover my acne scars. So I'm actually going to go in with the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer. I've run out of my Tarte Shape Tape. I'm really upset. So to blend that in, I'm actually going to go in with the flat top brush. I'm just going to try and blend that into my face. It works really well. The bristles feel really nice and soft, and things seem to blend into place really nicely. Let me zoom you in. It feels really nice on the skin. The brushes feel really soft. That's what you want in good quality brushes. You don't want something that's so rough on your skin. You want something that really will kind of blend on, feel smooth, doesn't feel like you're attacking your skin. So yeah, no, that looks lovely. Blended in my concealer really well, and that's a really good brush. Next I'm going to put on some tinted moisturiser. I'm actually going to use my foundation brush for this. I'm going to try and use all the brushes that are in the collection just so you can see what they look like, how they're used, or how I use them, because they're probably not how they're probably used, just how I enjoy using the brushes. So I'm just going to go in with my Laura Mercier tinted moisturiser, and I'll just take the foundation brush and just blend that on my skin. I tend to normally use a larger brush to apply tinted moisturiser and foundation just because it covers more surface, but this brush is great. It's blending in my tinted moisturiser really well, as expected I think from any good foundation brush. Obviously you can also use your beauty blender. If you're not really a fan of brushes to apply foundation or your tinted moisturiser or anything like that, I know most beauty gurus use beauty blenders and all of that, but just use what you're comfortable with. That's what I like to do with makeup brushes. Like, it's all great having certain makeup brushes for certain things on your face, and I get it, but at the same time, use what is comfortable for you, which is why I like to kind of mix and match my brushes in terms of what I use them for, because it's what works for me, what's quickest and easiest for me, and what I feel is going to get me the best result, rather than using a brush I just don't like on my face. This has gone on really nicely. It's giving me an even layer, really blended in my tinted moisturiser well. Now I'm just going to do my eyebrows before I do my eyes. So I'm going to take their brow brush and I'm just going to comb up my eyebrows. And then use the other side to really bring them up. I like to bring my brows up at the moment, like so. Now I'm going to use my Maybelline brow pencil. Just going to fill in my brows. Then I'm going to take the brush again and going to just blend that out. Like so. Now I'm going to do my eyes. So I'm actually going to go in with my Urban Decay palette, Born to Run. Lots of options. I don't know what look I'm going to create, but I'm going to see how many brushes I can use. So the first things first is I'm going to prep my eyes. So I'm just going to put some concealer on my lid, basically. I'm going to just use the Blend and Conceal brush just to blend that in. They feel nice on your eye, they feel soft, it doesn't feel rough at all, which I've had brushes in the past that are usually in a very, very similar price range to these, and they've been so rough on my eyelid that I just couldn't use them. Now that I've prepped that, I'm actually going to use the same brush and I'm going to go in with Weekender, which is this very neutral shade, and I'm just going to base my lid. Just set that concealer in place. Then I'm going to take the large shader brush and I'm going to go in with, I might as well do like a peachy look. So I'm going to go in with this pinky shade right here, and that's called Still Shot. It picks up quite a lot of products on the brush, which is really nice. And I'm just going to take this and blend this into my crease. It gets in really, really well. It's quite a thick, tough brush. Not in the sense where it's rough, it's tough as in the bristles don't move around so much. It actually creates a nicer crease line. Like so. I'm going to take the medium shader and I'm going to dip into Ignite, which is this like bronzy shade right here. So might as well add a bit of a glow. It works really well with these eyeshadows, these brushes do. Like, it picks up a nice amount of product, not too much, and it blends them really well. I'm really impressed by that. Going to dip back into that pinky coral shade and just go back into my crease. What I'm going to do is take that small pencil brush and I'm going to dip it into Stranded, which is this goldy shade right here, and I'm going to dab that into my inner corner just to make that pop a little bit. And then go back in with the pinky coral shade, Still Shot. I'm actually going to use a flat brush for this. Just going to pop it in under my lower lashes just to smoke that out. They feel really, really soft on your face. What I love about the brushes. So that's the eyes done. Now I'm actually going to go in with my NARS Tinted Glow Booster, and I'm going to just put that over the top of my tinted moisturiser, just to add a bit of shine. And what I'm going to do is use my highlighter brush for this. I'm just going to dab it in like a paintbrush, and I'll start putting it more where my cheekbones are and then build it around my face. So, oh yeah, this is lovely. And then just pat it along. So I like to have a bit more product on my cheekbones just to make them pop a little bit more. But then I like to kind of work it around my face. It blends in really nicely. Like it blends a highlighter in really nicely. That works really nice. Now to use their powder brush, I'm actually going to use this for blusher. I'm going to actually go in my NARS Assist palette, and this is the unfiltered palette. I'm just going to take the shade Me First and just, I never use a brush this size for blusher ever. It's too big for that really. But it's great for probably normal face powder if you want to bake your face. It's great for that. But today I'm using it for this, and it's a really nice brush. It's actually working. Blush is going on nicely, which is lovely. Now I'm just going to add some mascara and some lipstick, and I'll show you the final look. So this is the final look, guys. What can I say? I really, really love these brushes. They're so, so good. They work really well. They feel really soft. The bristles are so lovely, lush and really good quality. I really like the case that you can buy with it as well, which obviously you can take travelling. You can put other makeup in there, which is fantastic as well. I'm really excited to try the lashes. I haven't actually tried them. I was going to do them in this video, but then I thought it's actually worth doing that in a separate video, maybe on Instagram or something like that. So watch this space for that. Follow me on Instagram if you don't already. I'll leave my link here. Yeah, I'm just so excited. I'm so grateful that Brush Junkie actually sent me these products, because they are so, so lovely, and I love the fact that they're cruelty-free, vegan. They're such good quality. The colour is just all me. I mean, I love a bit of coral, and I just think they look fantastic. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and share with all your friends. I'll put my latest videos here. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, which I'll pop up here or up here. Don't know which way they go. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye!